can like enjoy the rest of the game. It's going to look a little bit weird because obviously we've got nothing going on in chat, but this seemed like the most sensible way to do this. I'm just going to power through this as quickly as I can. I'm not going to play any quartets. I'm not going to have any conversations that I don't need to have. I'm just going to get this fucking done now. And then tomorrow we can start anew with Sam and Max Save the World, and I can be all flappy and excited at everybody about how good the game is and how much I love Sam and Max. Yeah? Sound good? Good. Right. Let's kick this into some gear. I don't fucking know. What gear was it in before? Who knows? Okay. This is obviously going to be really weird for me now because doing a fair bit of this without anybody to bounce off of. So I'm sorry to anybody that has to deal with this. Okay. Oh, shush. There we go, he's got his hat back.
My lad, we're in the land of...
I really wish I could just mute him, but it doesn't work like that.
Said, you little shamrock ripper. Wish pish. Everyone's always after just the one thing. No wonder. I'm sure you're planning to wish for 5,000 shiny leaf bucks, aren't you? That's the tradition, and traditionally it backfires. Oh, nothing. You're worried about that, but you've been collecting odds and ends everywhere. Your pockets must be deep, you brackish tea drinker.
Okay, I'm keeping that one, because that was fab.
And you wouldn't empty your pockets for 5,000 leaf bucks. That'd buy you 10,000 bags of... sounds...
I'd rather be a master of my trade, right on the spot.
Plumber.
He's a plumber now.
You're now a master of a trade. 2 more wishes, Junior Potato Farmhand.
Alright, alright. I wish everyone who saw me took an instant liking to me.
Not gonna happen, kid.
So, actually, wait. Ooh,
Ah,
could this tickle under my nose be my new
moustache.
power? Right. What's that stuck to my face?
Ha! A moustache! Just like a big grown-up who's finished his training.
But I didn't ask for a moustache.
Ha! One more wish, miserable misbait.
The only reason I'm not just skipping through all of his dialogue right now is because he's insulting Jerry so much and it's funny.
Oh no, I wish I was better at choosing my words. Mamma mia! Oh, what have you done with my voice?
By my beard, who could possibly be more successful than a plumber with a moustache and an Italian accent?
And that is a mustachio, is reaching like crazy.
I fucking love that.
Never make light of a witch.
Casual Mario reference in there.
I'll return the spoon.
Okay, no, we'll have less of that as well. We'll have less of that. Shush, shush. Silence.
Thank you for undoing all those wishes.
I had never said I'd undo all your wishes. You'd be better off if you remain a plumber boy. Now you've had your 3 wishes.
Right.
Oh, where did he go to this time?
Okay.
Reminds me of a gigantic multi-purpose wrench. The kind you use to fasten screw nuts on drain pipes. Oh no, where did that come from? This flag smells like a dog.
Bit harsh.
I
I mean, Porthos smells like biscuits.
We don't even have a dog.
Oh yeah, that's actually kind of important.
Zorro. Everywhere Zorro.
for those that have been paying attention to the Quartet's cards, you'll probably know why already, or will have figured out why, at the very least.
There he is.
Okay. Talk to him again.
Excuse
Oh, boys.
what I'm really...
I'm all
How come?
to the corners of me without her when I'm in a...
And what?
Something.
There we go. I know I'm technically skipping through plot here, but I just don't want to listen to him anymore.
Ha! Holy hat, there's... If any... Now here's a sight for sore eyes. Is it good?
No, that did... I'm go... Perfect. Here we go. Oh, what lovely weather we're... My Woodruff lemonade tastes... I'll just set it down in this window and look the other way for a bit. Totally captivated by the emerald...
Child is such a
What I
knob.
see, blink, a wheat.
Stop! I've still got a spell to learn. Oh no, he disappeared again, and this time for good. I can't travel on the rainbow. What do I do?
There's magic in it, right within your grasp.
But he's gone, and I didn't even see how he conjured up the rainbow.
Your answer lies within the rainbow itself. It will soon dissolve again.
So stop
So
talking
hurry
and start fucking doing. Yeah,
Wow!
it's fair.
What colours! It almost looks like I could touch it.
You can. You must touch it.
I thought they were nothing more than an optical illusion.
You just learned your second spell. Through the power of the magic rainbow, you can use it to make rain and help green things grow.
Wow! I'm never going to wash this hand again.
Now go back to the portal. You've learned the magic of this place, so now the portal is open again. But hurry!
What's that? Another one of those cards. I wonder whether the green hat dropped that. It looks like it shows me, but together with some dog. How odd. But I don't even remember this. That's weird. I thought they were nothing more than...
Okay. That
Wow.
did nothing. Right. There we go. I had to leave the tower.
Goodbye, rainy green landscape. It's funny, but I think I'm going to miss the little guy in the hat. It's still night here. Now what?
That's the second nail.
What was that noise?
Jerry, is that you?
Who was that? Did he call my name?
Perhaps we will soon find out. But we don't have much time. The second nail has been struck.
The second nail?
Seek the entrance in the next portal tree. You will learn your next spell there. Look for the magical creature who lives in Mousewood. There's a rumor that a fox is roaming the fields of Mousewood at night. It is not from this world.
A fox? Sounds dangerous.
Nope, wrong button.
Whoa!
There we go.
Locked. I'll just go
Oh,
in
yeah.
through.
We want to go to the destroyed radio station. Which is not this way. It's that way. There we go.
Hello, Jeremiah. Did you know that the moon is responsible for the tides? But my old friend the moon has nothing to do with this flood, or with the wild crows that haunt this area during the day. Do you see the lights on the other side of the river? Over there looms the beginning of the sad story for Mousewood's folk. I hope it will have a happy ending.
Isn't there something we can do to help?
That is out of our hands, I'm afraid. But wait, let me tell you a beautiful story from the time before the flood. It's about the old magician visiting the post office by the river. Would you like to hear it?
Okay. I know I said I wasn't gonna
I often find
do any of the
strange things between the worlds. Fragments of stories
unnecessary
long
stuff, but I really
forgotten,
like this guy.
lost
He's cool.
beginnings, and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you've forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
Okay. So what's next? Change to daylight.
Looks like we'll have to get our mosquito bites somewhere else then.
Oh dear.
I have to be going.
So I don't
See you soon.
actually need to do
Remember,
that, but
separate
what I
mold
do
and
need to
mold
do
and mold.
is give him the terrible jokes.
I wrote down some jokes from Jonathan Squirrel. I made a special note of it.
Fire away.
Why do bees hum?
Obviously, dear listeners, because they can't remember the words.
That's a pretty good one.
And why do mice usually avoid drinking too much blue juice?
For the same reason as me, because the hangover gives them the blues.
Okay. I don't quite get that one.
Never mind.
A rabbit couple is booked on luxury
'Cause he's a
cruise.
child
At the
and
quay, they
doesn't
get
drink.
stopped because there are too many of them. Why?
Because with rabbits, two is a crowd.
Ugh.
Don't get that one either.
Knowing
The
your audience and
loves
knowing
it.
that
You could be a really good co-host.
you are not
Now I have three
that
complete
audience.
mouths with jokes.
Oh man, I'm hungry. I probably should have stopped and like had a snack or something, but did I put some biscuits in my pocket? No, I didn't. I didn't put some biscuits in my pocket. I've got some sherbet lemons on the shelf. I might go and get one in a minute. But then you have to cope with me like sucking a sherbet lemon during my recording, which is fucking totes profesh, isn't it? Maybe I won't do that. Okay. Go back to nighttime. Daytime! Nighttime! I never thought. Does that work? No. I know there was a way to do it.
Snow? In mid... It's something.
Shush.
There must have been more mail to deliver.
No, okay. I thought that would work, but it didn't. I swear there was a fast travel mechanic, but I can't for the life of me remember what it is.
I've collected genuine mousewood jokes.
Well, and now, opening for the wonderful Church Mouse Jr., ladies and gentlemen, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry! Are we getting the nut again?
No, now it's
Hey.
time for a laugh.
We've got our fingers crossed.
All right, well, why do bees hum?
No idea.
Why do bees hum, Jerry?
Because they can't remember the words.
Good
Oh
one.
good, they like that one.
Oh!
Why do mice usually avoid drinking too much blue juice? Because the hangover gives them the blues.
Super. That kid's really good.
You'll love this one. A rabbit couple is booked on a luxury cruise. At the quay, they get stopped because there are too many of them. Why?
Tell us. Come on.
Because with rabbits, two soon becomes a crowd.
That's not the punchline that was given to him.
Brilliant!
So he's clearly figured out the joke.
But you can't tell it to just anybody.
Oh, no.
Thank you, thank you.
Jerry, get off the stage. My junior has absorbed this new knowledge like a water nut. He's just as thrilled as the audience. I've hardly ever seen him this fired up about something, and the water trick never got this kind of reaction. Since you've made a great comedian out of Junior and brought me this much closer to my retirement, we'll be happy to give you the water nut. Right, Junior? Junior? Yes, he agrees. Take the water nut.
Terrific, thanks a lot.
I don't know whether Church Mouse Senior
You'll see,
is...
soon my junior will be a big star, and you can say, I knew him before he was famous.
I'm truly, honoured.
Cutscene done now? Cutscene done now. Yeah, I don't know if Church Mouse Senior knows Junior so well that he can discern how he's feeling and thinking about things from the slightest little movements in his face and his tail and stuff like that, or whether he is just sort of projecting his feelings onto the poor kid. I really hope it's the former though. Like, I hope he's just such a good dad that he knows how his son feels without him needing to say anything. That'd be really cool. Back to the radio station. And daytime.
I can't get through here. There's a very deep puddle in the way.
You know, if I'd managed to stream
Let's see how much
last
this fancy
weekend,
water nut can
I'd
really
probably been
hum.
able to finish this with the marathon.
The nut took root, but it didn't really suck up a lot of water. I bet that a fully grown water nut tree can suck a whole pond dry. but I can't wait here for years watching the tree grow.
Hint, hint. It's almost like we need to use the new spell we've learned.
Maybe we can provide some help for the little waternut tree. Wow!
That's the right attitude.
It's only a little tree as well. It's quite nice.
Dear listeners, Burrower has dug himself out once again in one piece and dry as a bone. We will now continue with our programme. Swamp Radio 103.5. Mole in the morning, mole at noon, and mole in the evening. As always, we'll start off with my favourite music.
His little fly. It's so cute. I've got a nice bit of music going on.
That's Buzzy, the dewfly. I call him that because he creates a bigger buzz than even I do. Actually, he belongs to the post office, but I've grown really fond of him. But shh.
Porthos is my Buzzy the Dewfly. He is the main pull on my streams, let's face it. I'm okay with that though. He's cute.
A blue root.
I got that beautiful dwarf root from the dwarves as thanks for promoting their blue juice on my show. But the listeners at home already knew that, of course.
What an awesome flower. I shouldn't pick it, but I just want to touch it anyway. This isn't a museum after all.
I mean, fair. Sticker.
Nothing's whispering here.
Try that without the spell attached.
Another one of those stickers.
Hey, sticker! Oh my god, that's horrifying. That's one to add to the Troll Mouse books, isn't it? And this is Plato's house. You can tell because of the postbox.
Plato's mailbox. I wonder what's in there. I have a choice. Wet feet or ignorance? I'd
Ignorance.
rather stay dry and not know.
That's the right choice. Because you're not breaking the law then, Jerry. Right, off to the wheat fields we go.
I'd get hopelessly lost in the fields. The sun has really dried out the fields. A brief shower would do them good.
I have to go over here to read. It's a designated reading spot next to the river. I mean, it's a nice spot, but like, I was quite happy where I was. Would you believe I've played this game, well, for several hours, as we know, this time round, and for about the same amount of time, I would guess, the first time I played it, and I've only just fucking noticed the massive scarecrow. I'm smart. SMRT.
There are some very strange green flames dancing over the fields back there. Are they will-o'-the-wisps? How eerie.
Not anymore.
It looked like you conjured the rain yourself.
Cause
Yeah,
I did.
Well, Uh-oh.
What is it?
Wizard. Not just any fox.
Who are you?
Cherry, be careful. Don't move.
Oh, poor Plato.
Wow.
Oh, but my little froggy heart is still racing like crazy. Fortunately, the fox wasn't hungry for either of us.
I want to
That
give him a
was no
hug.
ordinary fox. Did you see how many tails it had?
I wasn't paying any attention to that. But what a scare. Oh, holy dragonfly.
The fox jumped towards the swamp. I have to go after it.
Off we go.
There it is again. It jumped further into the swamp. It almost looked like it was waiting for me. I'm going after it.
You may be seeing a pattern here.
Huh? Where did the fox go?
You caught me! Alas, now I have to go home.
And I'm going with you. Because hey, look at that.
The fox jumped into a portal. I can't let it get away again.
Folks,
I think this is actually
you
the
won't
shortest portal
believe
of
what
the
I
lot.
just saw.
I might be wrong. But now we have to do the actual portal bit. I think that's the shortest one to prep for.
You finally returned to us, Kitsune. I hope you'll stay a little longer with us this time.
Oh, the fox skipped off. Again. So, its name is Kitsuna. But who just talked to the fox?
Okay. That bugs me every fucking time. I bet the kid tried really hard, whoever it is that's voicing Jerry. I say kid. Could be an adult,
So
let's
where am
face
I
it.
now?
But whoever it was that voiced Jerry, I'm sure they tried
It's
really
very
fucking
quiet
hard.
here, as if there are no people anywhere
But
near.
they still said
Only
Kitsune's
more of
name
these
wrong.
fox statues.
Because it's not
I can
Kitsuna.
hear a very soft ringing.
It's an E at the end. It's ne. Ne. It's such a little thing, but it really bugs me. Okay.
Nothing's
Oh,
happening.
it's wooden.
Maybe
Derp.
it's because it's made from wood, not
Yeah.
stone.
Got overexcited and selected the wrong statue. There we go.
Over there, in the bushes, I see something sparkling. I can see a little golden bell hanging there. I wonder if the fox from Mousewood lost it. Earlier it sounded like it was talking. Hello? Anybody there? No reply. What a strange statue. Is that supposed to be a fox as well? Ho ho! That is pretty loud.
Good noise. Very good noise. Whole army of foxes.
That is some army of fox statues.
They look really cool though. There we go.
Who disturbs my slumber?
Isn't that a line from Aladdin?
I cannot see you, but I sense your presence. Your path has led you to this point, but no further. I am the keeper of this gate. I am the guardian of this place. A blind fox could smell you from miles away. And so can I. How did you arrive in this place? That we foxes wrested away from the humans? Human. Since I did not allow you to enter through this gate, you must have gained access through the tree node.
Yes, the portal.
Kitsune. Her dealings with humans have rendered her almost as blind as I.
Is that a reason to not let me through?
This gate will remain closed to humans. Stop this cruel din. What my blind eyes cannot show me, my ears will tell me twice, and my nose 10 times. I can smell you, human. Kitsune, is that you? The bright chime of your little bell cannot be mistaken. Your smell gives you away, human. You really thought you could deceive this old, blind fox?
Oh, well,
A human? Deceiving a fox? No, this is precious.
Actually, I'm trying to return this bell to the fox.
Ah, returning her lost property. What a noble gesture. You may pass, but be careful, human. Never trust a fox, especially not one like her.
Ah, I find it surprising that you should be kind enough to bid me farewell. Thank you, my beloved.
It was bound to end sooner or later.
Yes, it is the end of warbling birds and green pastures. Instead, it is the beginning of murky waters and empty notebooks.
I have to go.
I know.
Not a trace of the fox. Maybe that lady can tell me where it went.
Clearly pays no
Hey,
attention. Didn't
fox
notice
is right
the
here, but where did the lady go?
sound of the lady's voice in
Ha,
comparison
at
to the
last.
statue he was
Gotcha.
chasing.
Whoa!
Oh boy! Stop following me around, Jerry! Don't you know what it means when someone is running away from you?
Oh yeah, you may also
I'm so
recognise her
sorry.
voice from quartets.
Do you want me to leave?
No, please. I don't want to be alone.
What happened?
I wish I could tell you, but you would hate me. And there is already more than one human who hates me.
Are you sure they really hate you? That sounds a bit harsh.
Well, how would you feel if someone had broken your heart? Wouldn't you hate them?
I don't know. My heart's never been broken yet.
If you stay with me long enough, I'll break it for you if you want me to.
I think I once saw someone's heart being broken. Didn't look very amusing.
No, humans are so fragile. Not in the least like foxes. We try to make you happy, but it never works out.
This statue once said I should never trust a fox.
But he's a fox as well. At least, that's what he was before. A few hundred years ago, he sold his 9 tails to a demon. So why should you trust him?
This is probably a silly question, but what are you? Fox or human?
I'm a fox, but I can change how you perceive me any way I want to.
Really? That's the coolest magic trick I've ever heard of.
You think so? It's not difficult. Just give it a try. Anyone can do it if they know how it's done.
Even me. I'm going to be a great magician, you know.
Oh,
So, you can teach me how to do it?
no. I promised on my parents' honour that I wouldn't teach it to anyone. The foxes here only use it to make people unhappy. But not me. I want them to be happy. But it never works out that way.
For your information, happy is my favourite word in the whole dictionary.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I really can't do it. Unless, do you really want to make people happy? When you succeed in making a sad person happy, then I might believe you.
I once told my cousin a really funny joke. He laughed so hard that milk came out of his nose.
No! Laughter is not enough. Have you ever made someone so happy that it inspired them to do something truly outstanding?
No, not really.
Then come back when you have. I know you can
As
do
Jerry
it.
has a moment of clarity. Now I think, if I'm not mistaken... Okay, I said I wasn't going to play quartets, but I think this is the one character I've not played quartets against. So,
The game starts. Choose a card.
I'm going to do that and see if that nets me the achievement, seeing as I've got everything else from my previous playthrough. It doesn't seem like it's particularly interested in keeping things separate.
I'm sure you've got this card. I might have known.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn.
So we'll do this one quickly,
Opponent
or as quickly as we
asks for a
can,
card.
and
Oh no.
see if that nets me the achievement, I
Opponent
guess.
asks for a card.
It looks like he's going to fuck me up pretty hard, but oh well.
Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
I'm sure you've got this card. Just you wait.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Oh no.
Opponent asks for a card.
Shit. Yeah.
Opponent asks for a card.
Okay,
Draw a
that's
card.
the only one he doesn't have.
It's your turn.
Shit, which one was it? Fuck it.
I'm sure you've got this card. Very well. Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it.
Extra life.
No,
Extra life?
it was that one.
Draw a card.
He didn't have. Bugger.
Opponent's turn.
See how good the AI
asks
is.
for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent's quartet.
He's caning my ass.
Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card.
Oh no.
Eep.
It's your turn.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific.
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card.
Upgrade.
No.
Great.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
This card. Bet you've got it.
Well played.
Let's see what card you've got there.
I'm gonna have to chance it.
I'm sure you've got this
See if he
card.
got that one.
I might
No.
have known.
Bugger.
Draw a card.
Aw.
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Oh no.
Opponent
Yeah.
asks for a card.
I lost.
Opponent's quartet.
Ah well.
Game over. Opponent's game.
You fucking tabled me.
Lucky in cards.
Well, I didn't get the achievement, so that sucks. But I'm not gonna fight him. I'm not gonna play him again. I can't be arsed. That's not what you folks are here for.
The quiet pond. No, that doesn't cut it. Gloomy pond. Ah!
Excuse me, are you a poet?
Am I a poet? A poet needs inspiration. And she no longer wishes to be mine. Instead, she just broke my heart. My name will fade into oblivion, just like my words and the ink on my paper.
See you later.
I need... Is that a frog I hear? A frog. Aha! No, my inspiration is dwindling again. Oh, wait a moment. Yes, I've got it. See the ancient pond. The green frog takes heart and leaps. Sound of the water.
There we go.
Oh, it's perfect.
I'd love to know if that
I show you, old fool, you've still got it.
it is. That is an actual haiku. I mean, in English, probably isn't in Japanese, but nice. Anyone that's interested, haikus are Japanese poems that have a 5-7-5 syllable
Saul is a
structure.
poet. His poems are truly beautiful, but they arise from his pain. In darkest night that's black and cold, that's where the stars shine brightest. Did you know that, Jerry? That is why I had to break his heart. It always happens that way. But you know what it takes to make others happy. And now I'm going to help you. Look closely, Jerry.
I understand, but how can I do it?
Ta-da! Spell.get.
All right.
Come on, let's go back to Mousewood. Believe me, this world isn't for you. The other foxes here aren't as nice as me. Also, I want to find out whether someone tried to eat Uli's special treats, and whether Plato finally worked up the courage to speak to Anya.
Wow, how do you know all these things?
You'd be surprised about how much you notice when you change into a statue.
So it was you
Or how
watching
much
me.
you notice
I
if
knew
you
there
just
was
pay
something
attention.
strange about those statues.
Yep.
What's the matter with her?
Do you know where we are?
Who are you? Ah,
What did you see? Do you understand it yet?
no.
I wrote a story for you. It might help you understand. Do not be afraid, but be on your guard.
You want me to read that story? What does all this mean?
That's what I'm trying to find out, Jerry.
The Marquis! Where are you?
Still in the magician's house. You learned the fox's spell? You did very well. Foxes are a bit of a tricky bunch, but they're also quite fascinating, don't you think so?
Yes, but what do I do next?
There is a cold tree in the northwest. To find it, you must seek out the treetops. Travelers who are able to walk between worlds are said to have settled there. The tree will lead you to the eternal ice, and that is where you will find your next spell.
Well, alright, but I would really like to go home for a bit. And soon. May I? Hello?
Nope.
Seems like you can't hear me.
No dice, Jerry. Also, before we go anywhere else, look.
Oh, isn't that...
They're on a date. He plucked up the courage to talk to her. Isn't that cute? And it looks like they're having a good time too. Okay,
Let's hope this works.
this is going to come up pretty quickly, so I'm going to say it now.
Presto.
Content
Stairway.
warning for insects.
I'll
And
admit it,
for anybody
I
that
totally
needs
impressed
a
myself.
more specific content warning,
Of course,
content
Mark's
warning,
escalator would've
moths.
been even better. Whoa, I'm pretty high up here. And it's cold. Ah! Who's he then? A scary Mothman. And the entrance behind him looks strange too. I can almost hear it whisper, Jerry, come closer. I've swallowed a portal.
This child needs a slap upside the head.
Excuse me.
Just
I'm
having a look
looking
for
a
dewdrops.
tree portal.
I think there's
Have
one
you
round
got
here,
something
but
like that in your nest? And if you do, could I see it? Or pass through it? Is that a yes? Blink 0 times for a yes. Maybe he can't hear me. Hello? Mr. Moth, I would like to ask you something. I always have to speak up like that with my granny too. And if you yell loud enough, anything can sound important.
oh dear.
Wingless beings in here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Moth. What was that?
I mean, you
Wingless?
still might be wrong,
Your
Jerry.
vibes are disturbing this place.
Oh,
But
I'm not sure what that means, but I believe this is a private area for insects. Too bad.
I
we don't
suppose
have
good
any-
on you for at least trying to correct yourself. Can't see any dewdrops at all here. Ah well. Don't think it's massively important.
Whoa! I feel this funny prickle.
Greetings of the light.
Yeah, same to you.
I say, you have a glorious pair of wings.
I do?
Please, forgive me for overlooking them earlier. Here we were, assuming that in this strange land that we call home now, no sentient winged beings existed beside ourselves.
Oh, I can feel the wings, but I think I'm just imagining them. Although the moth can see them too. So this is what it feels like to be Kitsuna. I wonder what her true shape is then, and what is she doing right now? Will I see her again soon?
You are carrying on a dialogue with yourself, native. Priestess Phosphora awaits you in the temple. She will derive great pleasure from greeting a native moth.
Okay, I'll just walk on through then, alright?
All she needs is a little bit of insect-like chattering.
For you, as do we.
It's really cold here. Oh, that must be Priestess Phosphora.
No,
What noise does a
Jerry.
moth make anyway? Beautiful night tonight, isn't it?
My eye facets. Do they deceive me? Is it a moth that goes there?
Yes. What else could it be?
Hespera let you in, but she is not in distress. The air tells me so. You must be a moth of goodwill.
Yes, I am.
Well,
Phew.
depending on your
Although,
definition of
afraid the spell
goodwill.
would only work on one moth at a time.
Whence do you come? You are not part of our circle. Moreover, your mask. You are not wearing it.
Nope, not yet. I'm from very far away.
We bid you welcome, but know that it is only hardship that still keeps us in this cold place.
Is that one of you?
It is an image of our High Priestess, Moonlight.
She looks very pretty, just like Moonlight.
She has always been like that, and she will be once again, as soon as she hatches.
How can you know that if she's still in her egg?
She comes and goes, just like the moonlight. We know her well, and her time will come again, soon.
I kind of like the sort of lore surrounding the moth people in this game. I think it would work really, really well for like Mothkin in D&D, or a similar race of moth people, because there's a couple of different homebrew moth people races for D&D. Not that I would know that from experience.
What's that over there?
That is the Grey Mountain, where the crows live and forage for nourishment.
It looks like a waste dump.
Wingless beings carried it here, and after the mountain came the crows and the flood.
Beings? Wait a minute. You mean humans dumped it all there? I can smell it all the way over here.
The heavy fumes saturate the crows' feathers. Their beaks peck deeper and deeper into the mountain. Their words grow louder and emptier.
You mean the crows are attacking Mousewood? Because this mountain of garbage is driving them crazy. Do you think the crows would leave if the garbage dump were no longer there? And the flood?
All the inhabitants of this wood together cannot move a mountain. Is there someone like that who can hear us? Is there someone like that who can see us? I rather hope not.
Why's that?
Because I cannot imagine a greater threat than someone who knows about all of this, and yet does nothing.
And now you know why I like this game. A lot really unfolds in the latter half of the game in terms of the universe building and the plot. And some of it's pretty fucking deep thought for this kind of game, I think.
This pot contains some dirt, but no plant. Only a funny stone that someone... Oh, my mistake. This used to be a plant. A bundle of flax. A duster, perhaps. I think I'll borrow it.
Yeah, this bit's pretty sad, I think, as well. Like, folks that know me know that I have a bit of a soft spot for nature in general. I really like bugs. We've got a tree growing in our front garden that I was going to get cut down, and then I found out what kind of tree it was, realised how important it is for the natural environment, and went, no, you know what? It's fine. It's far enough away from the house that it doesn't affect our home insurance. I'm going to let it grow, because it attracts all kinds of bugs and wildlife. And I think the impact that we as a species have on our environment is fucking horrendous, and we need to do something about it. And this little bit right here is a prime example of that in this game. Even if you can't do much, you should still try and do your bit as far as I'm concerned. Like, recycle where you can. And if you have a space where you can do it, cultivate somewhere that nature can thrive around your home. You know, plant a buddleia or a similar bush. Lavender's a really good one because it's very, very hardy, and bees fucking love it, and we need to save the bees. I think everybody knows that. Yeah. Trying not to be too environmental as I'm working through this, but this is one of those bits where it's just like, I should talk about this now. Yeah, there are things you can do. If anybody does want any, like, tips on ways that they can encourage the sort of nature that is around them, or, like, any sort of growing your own vegetables, that kind of thing, tips, then do feel free to give me a shout. I'm always happy to share information where I can on that kind of stuff. At the minute, I only have the capacity to grow my own potatoes, but they're really nice. And it's satisfying when you get a yield from something that you've grown at home as well. Because you've put that effort into growing it and making it yourself. Being self-sufficient in a way. It's nice. Anyway, let's get on with this before I get too morose. I think it's this way.
Only a hollow tree stump with nothing in it. But I hear a whistling sound. The wind is blowing through the hollow trunk, moaning and whistling. It almost sounds like a tune. The organ music of the wind, the breath of the forest. How did I come up with that? Don't tell me I'm a poet too. Poet magician Jerry Hazelnut.
Don't forget plumber Jerry. Is it this way? I'm so bad at directions. Looking for where the path tree is. That's towards Mousewood. Maybe if I go this way. Oh no. I think I went the wrong way. Oh shit. There we go. Forest Crossroads? Portal tree. There we go. Take the spider web.
Nice web, and no spider anywhere to be seen. It's probably gone to construct a much nicer web somewhere else.
Or we've just destroyed its home. And then it will have to go somewhere and construct a new web.
It looks interesting over there as well, but I can't get across the brook here.
Oops. Went the wrong way. There we go. Talk to the wood sprite.
Oh, hello, Jeremiah. Ah, I thought I was alone. So, you also like to stride through the night, moving behind us.
I don't actually need to do this, so I'm just gonna...
And I know you.
Boop. There we go.
Did you like my... I offered
There we go.
That must have been a pretty exhausting job.
Right, there we go.
Oh man, that's a long way down. I should do this during the day.
Oh shit, yeah. Daylight first.
Here we go. I'm not strong enough to pull that branch down.
Oh. I am missing something, which is back here. If I'm not mistaken.
It smells pretty. I wonder.
Oh, I guess not. Am I just blind? No. I should have a shoelace. Or was that... I may just be being daft. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's actually the shoelace there. That's my fault.
Now what? I'll toss this end of the shoelace through the window.
It's the window that we broke earlier.
And now? Yeah, that might work. Ow! Nah, it's standing still. I probably shouldn't touch it. And it's turning to the left.
Ah,
Cool.
okay.
So this is how you make blue juice.
Right, turn that off.
It's standing still. I probably shouldn't touch it.
Okay.
And now? An interesting thought. I just hope this won't backfire, or the dwarves may lock me up in a tunnel after all.
It's what you deserve, Jerry.
I'd say that worked pretty well. A mug full of thick, sweet syrup. Fits. Now I've got a sticky brush.
Technically, you already had a sticky brush. It's just now also sticky in a different way.
Right, the branch is sticky now. That doesn't need sticky syrup on it.
Okay. Big net.
My spider sense is tingling.
Ha ha ha. That was a terrible joke, Jerry.
Whoa! The shoelace broke.
Oh,
So
it
much
held
for
it
my
quite
nice
well.
grappling hook.
There we go.
I got myself
Dandelion
a
dot get.
parachute.
Right, we're going back to the Moth Temple for those that need the content warning again.
Well, out with the dried up thing and in with the new seed. Now grow and prosper. Nothing's happening.
Well, of course it's not.
Isn't this a special flower pot?
It is pure at the most, but not a magic pot.
But is the seed still going to sprout in time?
Your intent to help us has already brought warmth to this place, but not
Aw.
enough to awaken this seed from its slumber in good time.
If I were a dandelion seed, I wouldn't want to take root here either.
Fair. It's a bit cold. But we're gonna
It's
we're
working.
gonna fix it. There we go.
Watch it grow. It's working. Hooray! Party.
Indeed, you succeeded.
That's
Caused the
one
withered
chilled
soil
out moth.
to bear the fruit that we need to survive. Jeremiah, you truly are the magic moth that we had envisioned.
Well, actually, I'm.
No
Jeremiah
matter
Hazelnut,
how
magic
strange
moth.
You may appear.
What? Thanks, but.
You seek the portal.
You are the ugliest fucking moth we've ever seen. But you're a
We
good
once
egg.
entered this world through that rift. The world you are going to find there, the one we left behind us, has grown cold. Terribly cold.
But I didn't bring my code.
The power of our unhatched high priestess will protect you, just as
Okay.
it protects us on our journeys. It appears
So-
to be our fate to travel on, and it also seems to be yours.
Now that now that this portal is open, once I go through it, I can't come back to here and complete any of the like dewdrops, stickers, quartets, all of that shit as of this point is completely unattainable. So I don't care about it for this playthrough, so we're going to go through the portal.
By the time you return from the cold, you will find this world changed. I can sense that destiny is drawing closer. If you are still looking for something in this world,
I have had far too many energy drinks today. I just finished my second one. Didn't have coffee though. Ah, see, they even tell you so that if you do want to do a like 100% run, you can
Yes, I'm ready.
you
I've
can
got
do that
everything I need.
without it completely fucking you over. I think that's
See you
quite
later.
nice.
Thanks.
Because a lot of games will trip you up with the fact that there are missable achievements and won't give you the opportunity to, you know, grab them before that cut-off point.
First, he will take a deep fall, and no one will be there to aid him.
I do kind of like the fact that they go, "Are you sure you want to carry on?" Nice little feature, I guess.
Wow.
Because there's nothing worse
Where
than
am I now?
getting to the end of a game and finding out that you've missed something, which I know I did with this the first playthrough, because I missed one person I could play quartets with
I'm not the least
and was
bit cold.
really pissed
And I've
off.
still got my wings.
But I genuinely thought I'd played quartets with everybody, so I didn't bother. Okay, so let's get this last
Hey,
portal done,
What is that thing?
and then we can do the actual finale of the game.
Nothing.
Because we're nearly there now. And yeah, if I'd have been able to stream on my normal schedule last week, then the marathon would have been enough to finish the game. That's really disappointing. I'm really saddened by that. Ah well, I tried. What did he say?
Nothing's whispering here.
Oh, okay. Oh, because I need to do this again.
Further.
There we go.
Oh, it's a statue.
There we go. Now he can see it's a statue. Oh, I'm going to stop for a second, and I'm not going to say anything either. I just want folks to just listen to the background music. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the game now. It's the Night of the Rabbit theme. You know, the one that you hear in the menu and a few other places dotted throughout the game. It's that, but with a wintry twist on it. And I really like that. It's a nice way of tying everything together. And is indicative of things to come.
You are the first statue that actually wants to talk to me. What kind of god are you then? I don't mean to be rude, but are you sure you aren't just a statue?
I think they're sure.
Where am I anyway? I need to move on, you know.
I could swear I just saw a boy on that slope. A young boy with wings. Oh, great. Now I'm completely losing my mind.
May I disturb you for a moment?
Oh, great. Not only am I talking to myself, but now I'm also beginning to hallucinate.
But I'm not a hallucination. I'm Jerry Hazelnut.
Hazelnut. Of course. I am definitely losing my mind.
Oh, you can play quartets with her, by the way. So the quartets one, you can... If you've got everybody else, you can get that achievement.
What are you doing here, all by yourself, in the middle of nowhere?
What do you think? I'm wasting my time. I've been waiting for the polar whale for weeks, but it's no wonder I can't find it. My equipment broke down, and today is Christmas Eve, and I promised to call home. Darn it.
I know how it feels when you have something incredibly important to do before you get to go home.
The boy with the wings and the top hat seems to understand. Good thing my radio isn't working. If I tell this to anyone...
Can I be of assistance in some way?
Can you fly me home?
I don't think so. These wings aren't real, you know.
Yes, that's what I thought.
I'm sorry. Well, I'll be on my way then.
All right. I hope hallucinations don't get cold. You're not even wearing a jacket.
No, I'm under the protection of the moths.
Oh, of course. I should have known.
You ever been so stressed that you just hallucinate a kid in a hat with wings?
Seems to be all that grows here. Looks like it was hit by
Pretty sure I
lightning.
have. Just top, 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 top.
It says that under extreme weather conditions, electrical power supply cannot be guaranteed. That probably means that it doesn't work when it gets too cold.
I'd already gotten that far.
I suppose this bit's actually
On the crate it says, Project
relevant
Post
to
Top Secret
the
Research
season. Huh.
Materials. I'm going to take one of the strings of lights.
In my thesis, it all sounded so convincing. Attract an almost extinct species with lights, and now I've been freezing my butt off for weeks and nothing works. Darn it.
Fucking mood, love. I mean, without the freezing my butt off bit, but...
Now it almost looks like a Christmas tree.
I knew it. You're my guilty conscience, right? I
Just
do
making
realize
her feel
it's a mistake to work
worse.
over the holidays. Those horrible old dirtbags from the university. It's all their fault.
Now what? It's plugged in. So far, so good.
Just gonna have a nosy at this first.
This is scary.
Oh, okay. Well, that was massively fucking helpful. So now we're gonna piss off our friend here again.
How long it's been stuck in the snow? What kind of god are you then? I don't mean to be rude, but are you sure you aren't just...
There we go.
Oh, the lights on the
Light.
The lightning bolts must have reloaded the battery.
Right.
You know, thank you.
I'm gonna just like fuck off now.
Hello, Alice? Is that you?
Marie! My goodness. It's so good to hear your voice. I'm so sorry that I can't be with you.
Oh, Alice, listen. The whole family is here with me, and they're all just happy to know you're alive and well. Me too.
But I promised.
Hey, remember those words? Hope is like a candle, a light in the window.
It guides the heart on its way home.
Exactly. I know it's not easy right now, but at least you've still got hope, right?
You always know how to cheer me up.
That's what I'm here for.
Marie, the whale. It's here. What should I do?
Take a picture, you dummy.
Yeah, so there's a couple of poignant bits in this game.
He says, I already learned everything there is to learn here. Yes, I think I know how the next spell works.
Ta-da! Final spell dot get.
Oh, light in the dark.
That's the last portal done.
That was the fourth spell. I wonder if I can go home now.
You should be so fucking lucky, mate.
You came back from the cold. You no longer require Moonlight's protection against that. But she cannot protect you from this wingless.
But that's a Marquis de Hoto.
Marquis de Hoto. In the world from whence we came, he has a different name.
The Cold One.
He was willing to let us freeze to death.
But ladies, there must be some misunderstanding. Some ridiculous misunderstanding,
Quiet,
which indeed we have no time to explain.
Quiet. We shall move on, and you cannot stop us.
Go ahead.
You take the lead, Hespera. Jerry, you are a moth, even if one cannot always see your wings. You saw to it that we have enough nourishment to raise our High Priestess in a safe place. Look into my eyes. He is going to betray your trust. With the first promise the Cold One breaks, an abyss will open.
The Cold One? But you don't even know me. Jerry, these moths don't know me.
Why did the moth say that I shouldn't trust you?
That was nonsense. Insulting nonsense. Jerry, trust me. We really haven't got much time.
Mm-hmm.
You learned your 4 spells. And now your greatest test awaits you.
Yet another test.
Jerry, I cannot grasp it all myself yet, but there is great danger brewing.
Yes, I know now where the crows come from. We could help Mousewood.
Mousewood? There's more than that at stake. Much more.
I want to go home, just for a bit.
What?
I want to go home.
Jerry, you cannot go home now.
But you said that I could return home soon.
If we keep wasting our time, then...
Cutscene time. That's the 4th one.
No. No. That was the last nail.
Oh no!
Must break the spell. You alone can stop him. Apprentice magician.
Oh no! He left me all alone.
Well, you could go home now.
I want to go home. I'm big again. I'm back home. Ah, that's the leaf the Marquis left behind. Luckily. Oh man. But what happened here? What? Who would dump old refrigerators in our woods? And where's the sleeping toad? The owl's wall. It looks like it always does, but the town looks totally different. What happened here? I feel ill. The city looks like a huge grey wave rolling towards me, but my school is still there.
Hedgehogs. And listen to the sound of the ground underfoot as well, because it's changed.
Oh no. No, no, no! What happened here? That's me. Desperately seeking Jeremiah Hazelnut, missing for 8 months. Missing for 8 months? Oh no. What happened here, dwarf? But he promised I would be back in time. The Marquis. He said I would be back in time.
He lied to you, Jerry.
Where have you gone, my little darling? Forgive me. I have to go. I can't stay here without you. Forgive me, please. And don't forget me.
Mom.
Don't forget me, my darling, darling son.
yeah, look at the description of where you are now. Like, there is literally nothing that I can interact with anymore. It's all just reality. This is the point when Jerry becomes less of a fucking arse badger.
On a day in summer vacation, anything is possible.
Where have you gone, my little darling?
Don't worry, Jerry. Everything which is lost will turn up again.
In darkest night that's black and cold, that's where the stars shine brightest. Did you know that, Jerry?
Jerry! Wake up, sleepyhead!
Like I always say, a single hop is not that hard, and many hops in a row can get you anywhere. But we could use my bike as well. You must break the spell. You alone can stop him.
I will be back in time for dinner, Mum. I promise. Anything's possible in a day on summer vacation, and I've still got 2 days left. I have to go back to Mousewood. I'm sure the old magician will know what to do. The portal to Mousewood is still open a crack. Let's see. I am Jerry Hazelnut, apprentice to the Marquis de Hoto. I will return to Mousewood to correct what has gone wrong. Whatever that might be. It worked! Oh man, no wonder the Marquis always talks so funny. He opened portals that way.
If only that were true. There'd be a portal to the local fucking Wagamama right by my front door.
Whoa. Cherry!
Excuse me.
You really are a tree walker. The stories are true. I knew you were special.
I'm just a boy.
Cherry, we need your help. Nearly everyone in Mousewood has fallen into a deep sleep. It happened after they talked to those odd strangers.
Strangers?
At first I thought they were humans, but those were probably masks.
I met them too.
The old magician from the edge of town locked one of them up in a magic bottle, but a few others are still roaming around Mousewood.
Where's the old magician now? I have to talk to him.
He went home to fetch more of his bottles, but now he's disappeared as well.
Poor
Don't
Plato.
worry, I'll look for him.
Be careful, Jerry, or else the strangers will put you to sleep too. Be alert.
You too, Plato.
I'll go look for Anya. I hope she's well.
I remember this bit being really cutscene heavy, so this might take a while purely because of that. There's posters everywhere for Zaroff. Oh shit, wrong way.
No, I'll happily hand over my garden. Are you sure? Yes, you are. I see it in your eyes. You are quite sure of your decision, and you won't regret it. My elixir is the solution for every problem this town may have. I will now relieve you of one of yours. The burden of having your own garden. It no longer rests upon your shoulders. Well, give me the bottle then. A bottle for the hair. The price? Well, it matters not. Oh, come closer. Another. Give me another. There's still unhappiness in my life. So much bad luck. Take it away.
The hare just sold his garden. Something's not right here.
Have you seen my purse?
No.
I want to exchange it for a ticket to see the great Zara. The head Chuck Brothers have even got tickets. I just have to see him.
But you waited so long for your pass.
Never mind. You have no idea. You're boring. Go away.
Wow. Things are really fucked
No
up.
advertisement.
Things are really fucked up right now in Mousewood. We got a lot of putting right to do. And now we know
Hello?
why it is
anybody
that
there?
Melina has not
Where could the old magician have
come
gone
back.
to?
Because Alan Moore's stuck in a bottle. If I had the musical capability, I'd sing a little song right now. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I thought of one, but I ain't singing it.
Wait a minute. Isn't that... Huh? How did I get up here?
Magic.
What are you doing in the bottle?
Help me out of here.
But how?
Break the crystal.
Nice and cryptic, thanks, mate.
I know that mask. So that's what you really look like. A monocle. Full to bursting with something. The seam is almost ready to give. Corn! I'll take that. Corn kernel in position, and now... The sun illuminates the kernel of corn so brightly. Nothing.
Oh.
There's probably...
Got ahead of myself, didn't I?
Nothing.
Oh, no.
There's probably...
There we go. Making popcorn, I guess.
Okay.
Because that would totally fucking work.
You freed me.
What happened?
The consortium Squamata has come to Mousewood. I succeeded in capturing one of them in a banishing bottle, but then I banished myself into the crystal.
Consortium
Squamata, a consortium of lizards.
Consortium
They have already
Squamata.
haunted many
What a
worlds.
terrible phrase.
This time, they traveled in the shadow of a much greater disaster.
Yes, the marquee has disappeared, and so is my home.
The Marquis. So that is why. Something dark has infested the heart of the portal system. I will attempt to learn more about it. In order to help Mousewood and return home, you must bring me the lizards. Take these banishing bottles.
Banishing bottles.get.
The lizards must open the bottles themselves. Otherwise, you will get trapped like me, and Mousewood and your home will be lost.
How cute. The human child fetches a bottle. Can't they...
No.
Come closer.
I'll try to slip him the bottle behind his back. Let's see if it works. It's my turn to get a bottle now.
I was here first. Every bottle has its price. I don't care. And you won't regret it. My
Yeah, shush.
A bottle for the hair.
How does this work again?
This wonder elixir spreads from your nose to your whole body. Oh, the cork is really tight. But if I help it along with my thumb...
Yeah.
I imprisoned him in a bottle. How appropriate.
What have you done? I will... But that... It's a ticket. At last. At long last.
Too late.
He's asleep.
Sleepy now. Yeah, so everybody just wants to go and see the Great Zaroff. There's fuckery afoot. Yeah, cutscene heavy this bit. I can't skip through any of it, which is going to slow me down a bit,
Like he's
unfortunately.
seeing the magic show in his dream. How very strange.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the ticket caused that. I better not touch it.
Okay, no touchy ticket. Okay, we'll talk to them
You
first.
have come because the pain is eating like all the others. You want to see Zaroff, but you are only a child. I can smell. You own no sick, no property, nothing. Come back when you have a trade. Speculate with.
I don't think he's taking me seriously. And he smells of alcohol. I don't think I need...
There we go. Would help if I clicked on the right character.
I smell room.
Oh yes, I am. Plumbers make a pretty good living, you know.
They do.
You have come because the pain is eating you like all.
Absolutely.
You want to like.
Exactly.
Are you ready to sign a contract that allows me to speculate? Then you will soon see him.
Right.
Sure, why don't...
Excellent. Your plumber's workshop below.
Don't I have to sign something?
Your word is enough. By Squamatax, everything is running like clockwork.
Somebody's enjoying a bit too much of a tipple.
So, where is Zaroff?
You are still soon. And see his vengeance. Now my brothers will have to respect me. They'll have...
Oh dear. I gotta talk to him again.
I've still got a lot of money and stuff to spend.
Then I'm sure
Let's just go through that. There we go.
Sure, a bird never flew on one wing. I want another contract.
Excellent. Your securities now belong to me too.
Okay.
So?
You are still
Yep.
soon and
Still awake. Don't get to see Zaroff till I'm sleepy. Yep, we know.
I've still got a
Right.
lot of money and stuff to spend.
And
That's-
now
want to like.
Yeah.
we've got 2 contracts with him.
Then I'm sure. Then you will.
The
Price of
for
acorns and nuts just crashed.
What? This was all for nothing? I feel dizzy. My brothers will laugh at me. All worthless. We will be exposed. They'll all want refunds. Every lizard for himself.
Looks like the sparkling wine went to his head.
Mm-hmm. Right, we'll just look at his
It looks
costume.
like he shed his skin. The weird guy is stuck in the armor. But how do I get him out of there? Cool.
We'll just examine
My
that.
rose hips are finally dry. Now I have itching powder.
Remember those rose hips we picked up right at the beginning of the game? They're finally
Let's see if it
useful.
works.
That itches.
That was fun.
Right, that's him sorted. I think. Oh no.
Where did that lizard get to now? He ran out here, didn't he?
Nearly there. There he is.
Can he see me? He can see me. Curses! I've done nothing wrong.
Absolutely nothing.
No.
Sticker.
A sticker.
Boy, we made great contracts together. By the great Squamatex, my throat is dry. I can't even make proper excuses. I suppose the mask.
Right.
Dry throat lousy. People like us are hunted, dried, and hung up by the tail. You don't want to do that, do you?
Nope.
No, I'm not talking to you. And
That's
no
fair.
money back.
It's alright, I don't have any money anyway. Fucking pink limp me.
How about some fresh, cold water?
Water? You dear, dear boy.
You're gonna regret saying that, mate. Jeremiah Hazelnut is a little shit.
Who needs to fleece the whole world of its possessions to be happy? If a sip of water from the hand of a business partner like you, no, a friend,
Mm-hmm.
could refresh me more than signing any contract.
Well then.
Bottoms up.
Love that he was too drunk to notice that the bottle was empty.
I did it. I caught the lizard. Finally. Didn't get dizzy from all that talk.
You can see into the future, right? Tell me when I will see Zaroff. I have to see him. I have to.
I can't see the future, but my balls can.
Then pull another one out for me.
One leaf back for your future.
Fine,
my.
fine.
The all-knowing balls will tell your future. It is a black future ball. It says, be a good friend for good enemies. Approach. You will not see Zaroff.
What? But I have to.
Fate changes with every second. Perhaps you will have more luck next time.
I'm gonna see if I can do this without the faffing in the middle.
A blue root.
That's a no. Okay.
Can you also tell your own fortune?
Of course. Hurrah! It is a white fortune ball. It says,
Dance with joy, lucky one, for luck is with you today. Oh, yes.
Well, he dancing.
Well, poke me with a nettle. He's lucky.
Yes, yes. The white ones bring luck, but the black balls do not.
The greatest luck would be to see Zaroff. Another ball!
One leaf buck for your future.
But I've spent all my money.
I also take other things.
Whatever you want.
I want everything. Your transmitter, your dew fly.
Of course. Just pull out another ball.
What luck you may see, Zara.
Zara. Oh, finally. I...
There we go. That's what I needed to do.
I'll take that.
Right. Not very trustworthy figure. Wonder how you figured that out, Jerry.
Can you also tell your own fortune?
Of course.
Come on. Oh, it's not letting me.
It is a white fortune.
I've got to be really, really quick.
Says, dance with joy, lucky one, for luck is with you today. Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry, Buzzy.
Come here, you juicy little thing. Almost. Well, will you...
It fits.
Well, will you... It wasn't to be.
There we go.
It's true. You really can find luck anywhere. It says on the ball, dance with joy, lucky one, for luck surely is with you today. Perfect fit.
Just, you know, manipulating the odds a bit.
Oh, sorry, Buzzy.
Almost. Almost.
Bugger. Okay. Pretty flower.
Oh, sorry, Buzzy.
Have to do it that way, maybe? That didn't work.
Oh, sorry, Buzzy.
What am I missing?
It wasn't to be.
Oh. I missed a step.
Can you tell me my fortune too?
That will be one leaf buck.
Can I pay later?
I can give you a lucky loan with 20% interest.
Per year?
Per day.
You're about to be bottled up anyway.
What?
Nothing. A loan sounds good.
The all-knowing balls will tell your future. Dark clouds gather above you.
Might have known.
Bad luck follows you around.
Yeah, I get it.
Luck is a stranger to you.
He's gonna keep himself busy for a while.
You will never, ever be happy. It is your fault, but you will not be able to do anything about it. Come here, you juicy little thing. Almost. It wasn't to be.
Can you also tell your own?
Of course.
We'll skip through that and get to the cutscene.
Hurrah! It is a white fortune ball. It says, take a jug for some good luck.
Jerry's really pleased with himself.
The ball has never lied. But where do I get a jug?
Jeremiah Hazelnut to the rescue.
That bottle. The ball leads me to it. I must open it to reach my fortune.
Well then, go ahead.
I give luck and see. Luck is given to me.
Finally.
Sorted.
I couldn't have stood that for much longer.
Bye, Kitsune. Oh, hi, Kitsune.
He's finally gone.
Kitsuna,
Tokage Zaiden are in this world. How can that be?
you know them?
They were already in my world. Whoever touches them will be lost forever.
Do you really think so?
Jerry, I can no longer open the path to my home. That must be their fault. I want to go home.
Kitsuna, wait. She's gone.
Right. Back to the magician's house.
You have captured the remaining 3 lizards. Now we have all 4. Now they can no longer cause mischief in Mousewood. This time, they travel in the shadow of a much greater disaster. Something dark has infested the heart of the portal system. Only a tree walker can put an end to this disaster. Only a magician who is trained by the Marquis. You alone can help us.
Me? But
Your training is almost complete, but there is one final task you have to face. Choose your coat.
Simon the
At end
Sorcerer
of
reference
training,
there.
Every magician chooses the coat that suits him best. You pass through 4 portals. You learned 4 spells. Now the time has come. Which is the robe that belongs to you?
this one looks a lot like the coat the Marquis is wearing. That is definitely not for me. I hope he's alright. I feel a bit sorry now that I yelled at him like that. This one looks like adventure, thrills, and fierce battles at sea.
Guybrush Threepwood,
I like
Mighty
this sort of
Pirate.
thing, and yet... No, I don't think I should pick it. What a fancy suit. This could certainly belong to a great illusionist.
Think
And
that's
yet,
supposed to
it's
be a
not me.
Houdini reference.
Wow, dashing, but definitely not my cup of tea.
Now, I recognise that one, but I don't know whose it's supposed to be.
Whoa, a classic.
Mhm.
But again, it's not mine.
Yeah, that's the Simon the Sorcerer one. Or Rincewind if you prefer, because Rincewind's worn a similar outfit in some stuff.
This is the kind of suit that would cause a TV screen to flicker if a talk show host was wearing it.
Very true.
That's not what I want either.
That's possibly another Monkey Island reference there.
Endless coats and jackets, robes and parkas, and they all look like they've been well worn. Is one of these coats really right for me? Ooh, I see light coming through a small opening. Wait a second. Is that a keyhole? Aha! Where there's a keyhole, there's usually a door. Huh? But this is my bedroom. Am I back home then? Back in my own time. How did I get here?
You are dreaming, Jerry. Nobody knows this room better than you do. Here, it only exists in your mind's eye.
I see. So, what am I doing here if this is all nothing but a dream?
The truth you will find here. The knowledge that you repressed is more than real. Pick your coat, Jerry. Pick the robe that belongs to you.
So I had to stop the recording so I could go and put some groceries away. And I'm now very tired. And also, I missed a little bit of the cutscene in the recording, but it was literally just Jerry being an arse about the fact that he's in his own bedroom. So, nothing of value was lost. Oh, a little out of breath now. I've just basically rebuilt our freezer, internally speaking. And my hands are cold now. I had to do it with a torch in my mouth as well, because our freezer's outside and it's dark outside. Hey, buddy. Right. Where were we? Here.
Ah, that's right. There's a storage hole here. Mum said that this was originally intended for some stairs in the basement. There's nothing here now but a few dusty boxes. Dusty boxes, just like I said. I'm sure there's nothing in there but old junk.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Jerry. You'd be surprised.
Oh, what's that? An old leather jacket. Never seen it before. But something tells me... Yes. I knew it.
Pick your coat, Jerry.
That's my coat.
Pick the robe that belongs to you.
This robe belongs to me.
Gotta admit, as
My
like
jacket.
wizard outfits go,
It was only a dream.
magician outfits, I
Yet
should say.
you have chosen. You are a tree walker.
I think a
Magician.
This
leather
coat,
jacket is
it-
a good choice.
Are beginning to remember. Who owns this coat, Jerry?
It's like a hole in my memory. There is somebody. I saw him at the portal trees too. He called my name.
Who was it? his card.
My father! It's my father! Oh no, how could I forget him? Where is he?
I saw it. Something entered your world, Jeremiah, seeking a beginning. But when it entered your world, something else had to leave.
Your father was torn from your world, and even from the memory of his family.
Oh no! Where is he now?
He wanders the space between the worlds. You were able to sense his presence near the portals where the boundaries blur.
There is only one way to help him. Only one way.
Good luck. I hope his story has a happy ending.
What are we doing here?
We must make our way to the clearing of the first tree.
The clearing of the first tree?
The signs were obvious, but I overlooked them for too long.
What signs?
The posters. The lizards. A spell has been cast on the first tree. A forbidden magic which is spreading to all the portal worlds.
The posters? Right. The people of Mousewood were completely obsessed with the idea of seeing the great Zaroff. But nobody knew where he was.
He must have worked a spell in the clearing of the first tree. Through the corruption of the first tree, Zaroff has projected himself as an obsessive idea which spreads like the plague. The Lizard Consortium has exploited this situation, the mania of the inhabitants of Mousewood, and now he draws them to the clearing of the first tree in their dreams. The Marquis knew about it.
So that was the danger he was talking about. But why did he disappear?
We must break Zaroff's curse. Only then will we be able to rescue the inhabitants of the portal worlds and restore the balance. Only then will your portal be able to lead you back home. Only then will your father find his way back to your world.
What do I have to do?
The Hall of Apprentices confirms what I already knew. You are a true tree walker. Your training is complete. You must find the fifth portal. However, the tree walkers have sealed it. A sound carrier is hidden in this hall. It is the key to opening the path to the clearing of the first tree. The device can be used to transport sounds. I will attempt to reach the clearing in active sleep. I hope to meet you there. I wish you luck. Hurry, before it is too late.
That was a nice big hint of what we need to do.
That must be the sound carrier the magician talked about. And
Mine
now.
now.
Where do I find the fifth portal? It's night once again. I'd better hurry. I need to open the portal to the clearing of the first tree. Starting to vibrate in my hand, and it sounds just like the wind blowing through that hollow stump. This is crazy.
Right. One here. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the sound carrier on each of the crystal statues that's near one of the 4 portal trees.
Oh ho! Aha! The little crystal statue is starting to vibrate, just like the sound carrier. Oh, the whistling of the wind at the portal tree made the little statue shatter. I'd better take that.
And now it's all better again. Okay, so that's one. We've got one up here. Oh. Moused a little too far then. There we go. Hey, Portas. What's up, baby?
Oh ho! Aha! The little crystal statue is starting to vibrate, just like the sound carrier. Oh!
Oh, camera fell again.
The wind
Eat.
of the portal tree made the little statue shatter.
There we go. It's better. That nice, bub? You enjoying the attention?
I'd better take that.
Right. That's the second one. 2 more. So there's the path tree and there's the one behind the town hall. Just trying to figure out which one is the nearest. That's into the swamp. Side of the brook. No. We'll go this way. Town gate. And we'll do this one first. Because it's here? Yeah.
Oh ho! Aha! The little crystal statue is starting to vibrate, just like the sound carrier. Oh, the whistling of the wind at the portal tree made the little statue shatter. I'd better take that.
Let's have less of me and more of the dog. That's better. Right, that's that, and then into town. That's the last one.
Oh-ho! Aha! The little crystal...
Oh, I can skip it, that's good.
Oh, the whistling of the wind at the portal tree made the little statue. I'd better take
It's
that.
not exactly the most riveting when you've heard it like 5 times. Well, not quite. Oof. Thanks, little mate. Ooh. Excuse my thumb, folks. There we go. And now back this way. That way? Yeah. I think we use these on here.
It doesn't fit there.
No. Oh, little holes. See if that works. There we go. That's what we have to do.
Excellent. It fits.
Well, yes, Jerry. Just like the rest of them did.
Perfect. There, that's it. A door. That must be the passage.
You may have
door
just
to
heard
the
Slow
portal.
shout
The portal to
in the background.
clearing of the first tree of Mousewood.
There is a wall and 2 closed doors between us.
A room made of green glass. And a sparkling silver key in a fountain. I bet that's some sort of security device fashioned by the old tree walkers to protect this mysterious portal. The key is hovering in the middle of the way it smells. I'd better not stick my hand in there.
Yep, fair play.
I've got it! No, I haven't. How odd.
Ah! Okay.
Ha! I could never stand these sliding puzzles anyway.
Spoil sport. I love a good slider puzzle.
I've got the key! Uh-oh. That doesn't sound
Speaking
good.
of which, I think I know what I'm going to play after I finish Sam and Max Save the World as well.
Man. That was a close shave.
Honestly, I've never heard anybody say that other than when talking about the Wallace and Gromit film. So I don't know whether that was a, or talking about an actual close shave, obviously. Yeah, I don't know if that was supposed to be a reference or if they just decided they were going to use that particular phrase. Use the key on the door. I think we've got another cutscene now.
The portal to the clearing of the first tree. The time has come.
That sounded a bit ominous.
If only the Marquis were here, or the old magician. He was going to try and meet me there in his dreams. I hope it works, but for now I appear to be on my own.
Watch out, Jerry! The fox! But where is it now?
Right in front of you, Frog.
Plato.
Poor Plato.
This is Kitsuna. You've met her before. She's a very special fox.
You can say that again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know if that was clear on the recording, but she blushed then.
Lingonberry pancakes.
You're so cute.
Kitsuna, Plato, what are you doing here?
There we go.
I won't let you go through there by yourself, silly boy. This tree smells funny. Your path will take you to a place that not even I know. You are definitely going to need my help.
My parents used to tell me about the first tree walkers. They said a tree walker is someone who will help others when they're in need.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
I'm a tree walker, Jerry.
My
I'm nothing
headphones
but
hit
a
you.
simple mailman. But perhaps I can be a tree walker too.
I'm so glad I won't have to do this by myself.
Right, Jerry. Let's get it over with. Whoever's disturbing the worlds will have to answer for it. I want to return home.
I want my friends to wake up again.
And I want everything to be okay again. Everything.
That's never gonna happen, Jeremiah. You'll understand when you're older.
Plato? Kitsuna? Where did they go?
It's gonna bug me every
they were
time.
walking right next to me. Where am I now? It's dark, but light here at the same time. The air feels electric somehow. All the little hairs on my arms are standing on end.
Jerry.
Hello?
Jerry, so far I haven't been able to advance to the clearing. I need to be careful and not lose sight of my goal. My waking mind is starting to dream, to dissolve. Zaroff denies me access, but you appear to be closer to him already.
But I'm stuck here. What can I do?
You are between the worlds, just like me. But while Zaroff is misdirecting my spirit, he is leading your body astray. Zaroff's curse is strong. I know only one who wields enough power to help you here, between the worlds. A dangerous magician. Take this.
It's dangerous to go alone.
You need
Take
to
this
summon
bit of
him,
wood.
like you did once before. Even if we may all come to regret it, but when you ask him for help, do not show any weakness.
Hello? Oh, magician? He's gone. Alone again. What was that noise?
That would be me,
Not another crow?
Raven.
Not another... Wait, you can talk.
Some even say I talk too much.
Hello? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Of course. You're right in front of me, aren't you?
Who are you?
If you want a name, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I'm only a raven. Actually, I live in the clearing of the first tree.
The clearing of the first tree. That's where I need to go. Do you know the right way?
I can't find it myself. Everything's changed here, especially with all those strangers hanging around now.
Who did you see here?
First, there were 4 strange-looking lizards who followed a tall man into the clearing. From the opposite direction, next came a rabbit with funny eyes.
The Marquis!
I flew after him, but he entered your world. I could not follow him there.
Why not?
Because I come from here, from the memories of the first tree. There is no place for me outside of dreams. If I were to enter your world, something or someone would be lost in my place.
And there you have it.
But there are a few who can move about in your realities without disturbing the balance. They animate rocks and plants, and thus walk between dream and reality.
Oh, I think I know someone like that. I'll keep trying my luck.
I don't think it's worth asking him the other question.
Good luck.
Okay.
There's a weird symbol in the poem underneath it. How he made a carrot flame after drawing on rock a symbol all in white. Grinding white to powder makes it right. Then add black in turn, the kind you should be loath to burn. Black and white as they combine, the inside of your vessel line. Then 3 more things: tree skin, tree fruit, and lastly but not least, a root. At the crossroads, draw a circle with the powder mix obtained. Put the vessel in the center of the powder ring, thus gained. Set the circle bang on fire. The carrot flame leaps higher and higher, and I will swallow it in haste to enjoy the lovely taste. This is where the paths cross.
Okay, maybe we do need to ask him the last one.
What kind of place is this?
You're at the threshold between dream and reality.
Dream and reality?
Dreamers come to visit my clearing in their dreams. Everyone knows how to get to this place. A sleeper knows the way.
But I'm not asleep, and I can't find the way.
That makes 2 of us. A voice just now said that you could ask someone for help.
Yes, but how?
He said that you've done it before.
Somebody came here once to meditate about his past. He thought up this wheel.
What wheel?
This wheel.
There we
If
go.
you turn the wheel, the crossroads will show you paths that are hidden deep in your soul. Places you have seen. Places you are going to see. And places that have shaped your life. Even if you never realized it, perhaps it can help you.
Doggo awake.
But they are not true
Steady on, mate.
paths, just windows or images. I don't know much about these things. I'm only a raven.
Oh, did you just want to bury your head in my arm? Hmm? Big soft baby, isn't he? Look at that. Sorry, mate, I need this one.
I'll keep trying my luck. See you later.
He's so
Ah, good luck.
The paths have changed. How very strange. They're not even paths anymore. Almost looks like windows to different places. That's one of the cannons belonging to the guards of Mousewood. It looks like I might be able to stick in my hand from here. How strange, indeed. I now have a handful of black powder. Heave! Oh! Isn't that the Mousewood Town Hall? I think I can reach the nets from here. Ha! I swiped a few acorns. Funny, they're so small. Looks like I'm no longer the size of a mouse. I hope this won't plunge the people of Mousewood into an acornomic crisis.
Oh,
well,
Jerry.
it's all for a good cause.
That was fucking awful.
Man, I hope this is just an illusion. Wouldn't want to be arrested as a burglar after all. Okay.
That hasn't bothered you
Price
so
the
far,
door.
mate.
Oh no, my stick broke.
Ah, well. Bit more white pepper.
Maybe it'll work here as well. Now, I used the powder to draw the symbol of the tree walkers. I hope this counts. Okay.
This mug has got a lot of use in this game. It's nice that they do
It's
reuse
in.
things rather than expecting you to just pick different things up that do the same thing. I think.
Also in. Also in. I think some ingredients for the crossroads spell are still missing from my mug.
Oh, I forgot one. There we go.
Okay, now everything is in. I think I've got everything I need. I wonder if it'll work, even though I've modified the recipe a little.
Let's get some fire.
Ooh, a cozy
Little bit of light arson.
I think there's even someone sitting there. Whoever they may be, I'm going to borrow a log of wood. Ouch! Hot! Now what? This had better work.
Your name. Tell me your name.
I'm Jerry. Jerry Hazelnut.
Jeremiah Human. How were you able to summon me to this place?
I drew a circle of powder on the crossroads.
Very few have knowledge of this ritual. It takes inner strength to complete it successfully. Only the strong are worthy of our magic. Walking between worlds, I can see strength within you. So why did you call me?
I really like this particular track as well.
I'm stuck here. All the paths are leading me in circles.
This place is now a track leading back to itself. A dark spell must have been cast. Whoever cast it must have had a brilliant teacher.
I need help so I can find the Great Zaroff.
Zaroff. He dares to leave his world? I never thought he could be that strong. Maybe I was wrong about him.
The old magician said I should ask you for help.
Aro Molina. That is why your spell did not release me. That is why I am still trapped in the crystal. Of course, he allows me no more than these few words. But even that is a miracle. What you are doing must be very important to him.
But how do I get out of here?
A trap like this always has a way to allow the one who set it to pass through it unharmed. I sense that you are carrying a magical coin. The spell it bears is very familiar to me, but it is not perfect. I just bestowed a gift upon you. The coin will now show you the path when you carry it through this place. Follow its light, but you must take heed. Wandering aimlessly in this place forever might be a mercy compared to what awaits you when you follow the coin's lead.
Who was that? A friend of yours?
No, I don't think so.
You might want to try what the masked magician told you. You will no longer need these places. I hope you find your way to the clearing, although I would much prefer to keep chatting with you.
Nice Raven. Nice Raven. He's good bean.
This might be the path.
Nope.
Oh man,
Is it doing anything? Oh! Oh shit, there it is! Just in case people can't see that. It's glowing really brightly on this one. You see?
This might be the path. I bet this was wrong again.
No, don't.
This might be the path. Here. Again. This is giving me a headache. This way. Maybe. Oh man, I think I'm moving in circles. I wish I knew what to do. Maybe I can get through to the Marquis or the old magician from here after all.
It's that one again.
Or maybe this way.
Oh. Well, it was that way. Or was it not? It looked like it was. Maybe I caught that one. We'll see.
Maybe this way. Oh man.
It's not
everything
supposed to
looks the
take
same
this
here.
long, so it's been a bit shitty, but... Yeah, I did it again then. Guess I need to be
Or
careful
maybe this
about
way. I bet this was wrong again.
trusting it straight away. Just gonna... Yep, okay.
Or maybe this way. Oh man, I think I'm moving in circles.
Right.
Wish I knew what to
It
do.
should be the
Maybe I
right
can
hand
get
one
proof
now.
of the Marquis or the old magician from here after all.
Yeah, there
This
we go.
one, maybe.
There we go.
This must be the clearing. The clearing of the first tree.
I see a volunteer who would like to participate in this magic performance. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please give him a hand?
And here is the Great Zaroff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a volunteer.
See the shadows of some of the characters that we've been interacting with at the bottom there.
With my clairvoyance, I looked right into your heart. He sent you. A child. Jeremiah, I was once just like you. Then I faced the cruel reality. The facts. I became a grown-up when he locked me out of those incredible worlds. But our world is not a place for magic. No matter how brilliant you are, success is impossible. But I'm sure he didn't tell you that.
Nothing is impossible.
Only for him. You will soon realize that. He should never have sent you. He will soon come to realize his mistake. Perhaps he will grieve for you more than he did for me.
I'm not afraid of you.
You still have much to learn. The audience, they love only me. But we have wasted enough time. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am banishing this boy into the wood of the first tree.
No!
And that, honorable audience, is magic! Is magic!
How great would it be if the game ended there? I mean, it doesn't.
Jerry, can you hear me? We haven't got much time. My magic isn't strong enough to ward off Zarov's curse for long. He banished you into the first tree. I tried to shield your mind from the clutches of his black magic as best I could. Do not falter, Jerry. Be on your guard. Zarov's spell nails have darkened the soul of the first tree. Others must be trapped in its magical wood as well. Go and find them. Do not succumb to fear, Jerry. You must not give up. Must not give up. Not give up. Give up.
Must give up. You must give up.
Oh, heck off, Zaroff.
Where am I? I must have fallen asleep.
The lazy boy fell asleep right in front of a portal tree. Huh, and he wants to be a tree walker?
Sorry, little mate.
What a sack.
You're weighing on me a bit. There you go.
Ah.
That better?
Plato?
I'm sorry, but my friend Jerry needs help again. I haven't got time for strangers.
Strangers? But I am Jerry. He thinks that cardboard figure is me, and he doesn't remember me at all.
What wretch is this, daring to disturb the quiet of the woods?
The toad croaked angrily. It really didn't like being woken up.
Whoa! It's a gigantic toad from the forest.
It's covered in
Silly
Zara
little
stickers.
Jerry was actually dumb enough to approach a dangerous, gigantic monster toad.
I should talk to it. Maybe it knows how I can get out of here.
An excellent idea. Silly little Jerry is completely befuddled.
There we go.
The toad's
Oh
breathing
yeah,
rather
watch the
heavily.
eyes at the
No
top of the
wonder,
screen
it's
as
got
well.
these ugly posters sticking all over its body. I'll try to tear off the posters.
I'm going to squish you.
It won't let me get any closer.
You spell disaster for everyone. You used us.
You want to hitch a ride on my bike, but I need to deliver the mail.
Jerry didn't care what the frog said because he was too lazy to walk.
What? But it wasn't like that at all.
No, it wasn't. I spent most of the game forgetting that I could use that feature. I walked everywhere. Shanks' pony for the win.
Not so huge.
Yes, they are, Jerry. Yes, they are.
What have we here? Looks like a script to me. The Curse of Zaroff. Act 1. Silly little Jerry. I am not silly.
Hated by all woodlanders.
No, that's a lie.
An obnoxious moocher through and through.
That's not true.
Finally,
He's a bit of a
trampled to
shit,
death
though.
by the angry rock toad.
Who would write this nasty stuff?
What a crybaby!
Nothing is like it seems.
You must give up.
The spell nails have darkened the soul of the first tree.
Just give it up.
The lizards. Zaroff.
Hooray for Zaroff!
Little thumbs up from Zaroff in his conductor's pit there.
I must stop Zaroff.
Woohoo! Jerry!
Curses.
Two large boulders.
That were much too heavy for puny little Jerry, of course.
Huh, I'll show you. See? Oh, Mum was right. Milk does do a body good. I wonder what the switch does. It switches on the light. Surprise, surprise.
Jerry found the light switch. You need the light switch to see. Okay, what's next?
Hello?
Hello there, Luminance Lighting Service. How may I help you?
A good friend of mine would like to be back in the limelight.
Who's the lucky guy then?
A large toad, here on stage.
Very well. I can see illuminating this gentleman will be a truly daunting task. This looks like a job for a Limelight Deluxe.
Uh-oh, the chestnuts went pretty far up his nostrils.
Yeah.
Take your hands off me, human.
That's kind of gross.
I at you. My mind is clearing. I was
Oh, that's a glitch.
willing to squish you, but the spell that fogged my mind is now broken.
Very unnerving glitch.
I will now return home to the streams of time.
There we go. That's what he's supposed to look like. Bye, Toad.
Isn't that good enough for you?
Oh, Porthos is having a dream on my lap. Okay, should be alright. Gonna have to be very quiet now.
Plato, are you alright?
I'm sorry, but my friend Jerry needs help again.
Strange Jerry.
What are you saying, Jerry? You want to borrow my box?
Okay, we've heard that
But I
already. Come on.
Jerry didn't.
Shut
He
up.
thinks that cardboard, and he doesn't remember.
Oh, Jerry? Jerry, where have you been?
Where have I been? The three of us were in the dark tunnel. And then
Oh, just as long as you're doing all right.
I was about to say the same.
Friendship removes the nail. Who's supposed to believe that?
Do anything with the power of friendship. Just ask Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hey,
Oh, he's back. I forgot about
what's
this bit.
going on here?
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to talk to him.
Where did Plato go?
Unfortunately, Plato, the clumsy amphibian, recently had an accident with his bicycle.
Oh, really?
He broke all his frog legs on an oak while being forced to deliver a useless letter for a certain Jerry Hazelnut.
Ha ha! Me miserable bitch bit.
Hey, look who's here.
Spotting Tater-Nose Bogey.
Maybe he can help me.
Okay. I'm gonna blast through this as quickly as possible because as much as I know exactly what they're trying to do with the music, it makes my head hurt. And
Without
his
hesitation,
accent
Jerry accepts
is
the leprechaun's gold, and in
no,
return gives up
no
his
more of
hopeless
that,
fight.
please.
He ceases to live?
I mean, that's pretty grim. Right. I'm gonna skip through the dialogue as best I can, if it'll let me.
Ah, first you as if I hadn't. All you did. Right.
Immediately, Jerry was absolutely determined to do the end.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
But go ahead.
Right, there we go.
Right, this should work.
Wait, Jerry.
Yes?
Do you really want to know how deep that rabbit hole goes?
Excuse me?
You're about to uncover a terrible secret.
Fine by me.
I do not give a shit, mate.
Lever? Is that all?
Jerry was so disappointed he wanted to die.
There we go. Oh, fucking hell, that music. Ugh.
Oops.
No! Ouch! The lovely Shamrock.
I'm
Nope.
sorry. I think I ruined the lawn.
Ouch! Oh no! Me goal! Me goal!
There! Now I can reach the top half.
Ha! Jerry's lethal trap is sprung, and he steals the poor leprechaun's much more elegant top hat.
I just want to get out of here.
Dirty!
Well, who cares?
Me poor! Me poor! Me goal! My... Nothing but work by all the If it is young looks like thank you. Should I talk?
No, no, no!
You must help me remove the nail.
All right, boy. Hail.
Thanks, mister.
The curse I was under is broke. I may go. And O'Donnell is...
There we go. He's gone. Right, let's get the fucking nail. I mean, I know it's taken right till the end of the fucking game, but Jerry's actually behaving like a decent human being at this point. I mean, he even referred to the Green Hat, as the hedgehogs called him, by his actual name, Mr. O'Donnell, which is quite nice.
The land of volcanoes, sharp swords and man-eating fox spirits. What a beautiful place to fail in, Jerry thought.
Just give up, bonehead.
Hey!
I'm a fox, I swear.
Kitsuna!
You are trapped in a human's body. No mask can hide that, Kitsune.
But...
Humans and foxes can never be friends.
But if a human accepts a
Why you
fox for who
fidget,
she
Bum?
is,
Stop it.
doesn't that count?
Even if that were the case, why aren't you changing back?
I tried to change back. It just won't work.
You may wish to be a fox again, but your heart is lost. I
Wow.
shall protect your ears from the confusion wrought by humans.
Please help me.
I shall heal you from being human, or devour you as a human.
Kitsuna? Kitsuna! She can't hear me.
Human and fox cannot be friends. We have nothing in common. There cannot be anything. And even if there were, we would break their hearts, biting their flesh or biting their soul. That is the only bond permitted between us.
That's kind of bleak.
Great, a new script. The Curse of Zaroff, Act 3. Little Jerry won't give up.
He kept bothering the foxes incessantly.
Until they grew tired of the immature smart aleck and devoured him, bones and all.
Ouch!
Got to admit, no matter what you think of Jerry as a character, going through something like this would be fucking awful. Like, literally having everybody that you've considered to be your friends just turn on you, whether they're forced to or not. It's just fucking dark, you know?
Louder!
But how?
Yeah, it takes a strong will to stand
Let's
up
see
to
what
that
happens
amount
when I hold
of
this thing against the
fucking.
bell.
There we go.
My ears!
hope she'll remember her bell. Kitsuna?
Jerry?
Are you trying to rob me of my remaining senses? Human! I shall have all humans suffer for this, including your little Kitsune.
I'm a fox, I swear.
You may wish to be a fox again, but your heart is lost. I shall protect your ears from the confusion wrought by humans.
Jerry! Quick, Kitsuna, run away!
You belong to us!
I will always be a fox, Jerry.
And Jerry's sound carrier shattered in his backpack.
Oh, great. The sound carrier broke. Kitsuna, are you alright?
Jerry,
Humans and foxes can never be friends.
But if a human accepts a fox for who she is, doesn't that count?
You may wish
Difference
to
in
be a
the
fox again,
subtitles and the voice
but
acting again there.
Your heart is lost. I shall heal you from being human, or devour you as a human.
Kitsuna, don't listen to him. He's not himself. He will keep you forever.
Jerry, why don't you just leave? I will always remain a fox.
I know, and that's a good thing. You are you. You are a fox.
I am a fox. Foxes fight.
Well, that were easy.
Young Kitsune, I am but a blind guardian, but my mind once again sees clearly. I owe you my thanks, human. Be a friend to her.
Fuck you and your fucking nails are off.
Friendship removes the nail? Who's supposed to believe that?
One final nail.
Where am I now? Ice everywhere. And water as far as the eye can see. The wind is very cold.
The boy was so overjoyed at getting to spend another vacation in one of the most beautiful places on Earth.
Vacation?
That, cheering loudly, he tore off his clothes and jumped into the ice-cold water.
Jerry on the rocks!
Oh dear.
I'm beginning to think you don't care about me at all.
Mr. Hazelnut, I resent your attitude. The only thing I care about is art. But you just won't follow the script.
Yes, please forgive me. Oh, just try harder.
I certainly hope so, you useless amateur! Now, where were we? The mighty polar whale broke through the ice behind Jeremy, and with his mighty voice he proclaimed,
"You have made a brave effort. You even advanced to the edge of the eternal ice. But you cannot withstand the cold. It is time to give up. To let go. Join me as I slide into the dark, cold waters under the ice."
Dark.
That is the eye of the polar whale. And he looks distressed.
and it's no wonder Jerry posed a sorry sight after all.
No, it's because of your posters. It looks like he's watching me. Great, another script.
The magnum opus of the fantastic
Magnum
Zaroff.
Doofus?
A first-class literary stroke of genius, you ignoramus.
The title is The Curse of Zaroff, fourth and final act.
A masterpiece of simplicity.
Jerry was at the North Pole, it was cold, he was freezing.
Just like really being there. It's so authentic.
Jerry was snowed in and frozen. Everyone was happy about that. The polar whale sang with joy.
What a beautiful ending. So tragic.
Gigantic candy cane.
Jerry couldn't resist. He had to lick it just once.
You just want my tongue to freeze to the thing.
Exactly. Finally.
I mean, it would be funny.
Go right ahead then.
No. I'm going to save the cake for later.
Oh, the boy is just too smart for you.
They're finally starting to come out of it now.
Quiet!
A Christmas tree. Mum always bakes delicious mince pies for Christmas.
The young boy's yearning for the familiar sweets was
I
downright
could go for mince pies.
overwhelming. It painfully reminded him of the fact that his mother would never again hold him in her arms.
This is just low!
The curse and all that is all right, but dragging his mother into this?
Disgusting!
There we go.
Quiet!
Maybe it'll make me feel better if I take down the decorations.
I actually haven't put our decorations up yet. I probably should get them out of the loft, but I'm not feeling it this year. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind.
Ho ho ho! Now I have a very festive fishing rod. I bet this is how Santa fishes.
That was actually funny, Jerry. Well done. Or maybe I've just got fucking Stockholm Syndrome from playing so much of this today.
You know, I bet if Santa ever goes ice fishing, he takes along plenty of warm milk and cookies. Right, let's see what
Biscuits.
happens.
Could go for biscuits too. I think I'm just hungry.
Whale had taken the bait and dragged the wimpy boy down into the icy depths.
Just a cable?
Ah, that's an evil,
Electric! It looks electric!
Yes, that's it. A wicked electric cable eel that's about to, just a
Someone is not good at
It's
improv.
about to wrap itself around my scrawny neck and zap me with a lethal electric shock.
Yes, exactly. Very good.
I think you need a vacation if you depend on a 12-year-old to create your art for you.
I swear that's a pot shot at somebody, but I don't know who.
The cable loops back there to where all the wind is coming from. Wait, why am I saying back there when I'm clearly on an ice floe in the middle of the ocean? I'll just pull on the cable. Hey, look! It's a wind machine.
Let's pull on it again. Ta-da!
I see. Ugh, can't reach it yet. There's no way I'm going to swim through the icy water.
Oops.
Just cut. I
hit the
know
wrong button.
It's evil, but no. Save your breath. The nail must go.
Now you listen up, mister.
No, the nail must go, and that's that.
He's channeling his mother there.
Ooh, Cherry!
Quiet!
Looks like the fan's direction can be changed.
No, you can't do that. The fan blades would chop up your delicate fingers.
Mm-hmm. There's a
Hello,
button
dear.
right there. There we go. Sorted.
That is much better. Thank you, little land walker.
No, no, no!
Our nightmare is now over. But many are still dwelling under the curse of darkness. You have got to help them.
But I'm nothing but a herring.
And thereof is a mighty whale!
Oh, steady now, mate.
I'm way too small.
Overinflated sense of self-importance there.
That is exactly your strength, little land walker.
Woohoo! Jerry! You can do it, Jerry!
Quiet!
We believe in you, Jerry!
Go, Jerry!
Hey!
I shall now dive home. Be strong, Jerry. Be strong.
I will stop Zarov. I will stop him.
Curses.
Okay.
No, no, no! You'll ruin everything! You...
Jerry removed the nail. He realized that this was all just a dream that he and his friends were trapped in. He understood that he was able to change the dream.
But...
Because it was his dream.
But you can't.
The unfriendly man congratulated Jerry.
Congratulations, boy. You did it.
And was suddenly much nicer than before.
That was truly fantastic, Jerry. Boy, this was weird, but you kept on top of it. Absolutely awesome.
The end.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Jerry Hazelnut.
Encore!
Unfortunately, we're not quite done yet. We've got one last little bit to do.
And finally, Jerry woke up.
No. No! This is impossible!
We're back in the clearing.
The audience? Oh, are they spirits?
They're dreamers. The curse brought them here.
Why are they so angry?
I've seen this before. They are restless. They are furious. They could forget their way back in their blind rage.
And then?
Then they would just become empty spirits haunting the dreams of others.
Hey, look at that.
Watch out, Jerry!
Even more subtitle weirdness.
It came from over there.
Zarov.
Sorry, little mate.
You, calm down the dreamers. I'll take care of Zarov.
But Jerry!
He's right. You can sing, can't you?
Well, yes, but...
That's them dealt with. And now it's back to us. I think. I hope. Ooh, that was a little buggy.
Now where
Fun.
did Zaroff get to?
There he is. Ta-da!
You
He looks like he's had
defeated
a
the
really
lizards,
rough life.
removed the nails. The Marquis chose you well. Now, show me what you're made of, Tree Walker.
Okay.
Jerry, defend yourself. Try to beat Zaroff with his own weapons.
So, gold nail. So I've got a chart that tells me which nail to use for which spell.
You repelled his spell with the nail and rendered it harmless. Zaroff lost one of his spells.
So basically what I have to do is he casts a spell, I pick the spell of the corresponding colour, and I cast mine. And then black nail. And then I pick the correct nail to go with it to cast it back at him, essentially.
Well
and
done.
there's an X up
You
in the top
repelled
corner.
his spell with the
We can
nail
skip this,
and rendered
but
it harmless. Zaroff has
may as
only
well
2 spells left now.
just do it. Because he's only got 4 spells. I think that's the bronze nail. I mean, it must be, because the gold one's very clearly gold, so... Which means I should only have green and silver left to do.
Now Zaroff has only 1 remaining spell.
Ugh. There it is. Yeah, it looks like he's had a really rough life, so there's probably stuff going on with him that we don't know about that has brought him to where he is.
You took everything I had.
Everybody
For
see that in the
this
background
I
there?
shall...
Because that wasn't there before. Peekaboo.
You, it is you.
You did it, Jerry. Zaroff used his magic against you and lost.
I didn't mean to do it. Not like this. Marquis, are you...
He's still too weak. He cannot answer you.
There we
Who's the
go.
boy? Where did he come from?
The tree, it remembers. It remembers the teacher and the apprentice who once visited this place. Zaroff did evil things. That's why he cannot look the child he once was in the eye. But who among us could, after all?
Who is he? What does all this mean?
There you go.
The great Zaroff. One of the greatest illusionists of his time. You may have heard of him. Not many remember him now. In reality, he wasn't just an illusionist. He was one of us, a magician. Zaroff was the last apprentice of the Marquis de Hoto. When the rabbit trained him, he just a boy, not much older than you. When his training was finished, young Zaroff and his teacher visited the clearing of the first tree, and they left some traces behind. The tree would remember them. Soon, the Marquis and Zaroff became living legends as they hurried from one world to the next, from portal to portal, to help wherever help was needed. They were true tree walkers, but their path led them to a place where darkness ingrained upon their souls. I was there when the mirror of shadows disclosed to them their own potential. They beheld their own brightest virtues and saw the darkest chasms within their souls. And only few can bear that kind of truth. So it was only a matter of time until the dark seed sprouted within them. And when it did, the Marquis was the first to start doubting the ideals of the tree walkers. Then the apprentice started doubting the teacher, and finally the two of them turned on each other in hatred. In his blind wrath, the Marquis banished his apprentice to the world from whence he came. He took away his ability to walk between worlds, so that every portal would remain closed to him. Zaroff became a prisoner in his own world. A world that had room for magic only on its stages. Thus he became the Great Zaroff, the illusionist. But the appeal of the new tricks he invented to captivate his audience soon wore off, and Zaroff fell for a second time. Marooned, forgotten. In his despair, he began to rattle the doors of his reality. He turned to alchemy, forbidden experiments, to open up the portal worlds once again. And with every failed experiment grew the hatred for his teacher and for his audience that no longer cared for him. And when Zaroff was finally driven by nothing other than fury and revenge, something answered to his rattling and knocking. Consortium Squamata, the lizards. With its false promises, the Consortium had already passed through many worlds. Promises that would disturb the balance of nature. Zaroff was approached by 4 members of the Consortium. They offered the magician a deal. The lizards had surreptitiously obtained the ability to walk between worlds, but they didn't know the way to the most secret of places. Zaroff, on the other hand, had memorized the paths of the tree walkers, the portals, the path to the clearing of the first tree. Thus he led the lizards through the portals, betraying the tree walker he had once been with every step of the way. In exchange, they gave him the power to cast a curse on one of the first trees. The lizards gave Zaroff 4 nails. 4 nails, made of 4 cursed metals, serving to drive the magician's spell deep into the trunk of the first tree, where it would take effect and make the inhabitants of the portal worlds his final audience, thus trying to obtain respect and glory by force. Zaroff's final great triumph. And while the portal worlds were suffering from the curse of Zaroff, the lizards invaded them, as they had done many times before. Only one could have provided help, but Zarov's mentor, the Marquis de Hoto, had spiraled himself further into the darkness that the Mirror of Shadows had revealed to him.
The Cold One! He was willing to let us freeze to death.
The good tree walker who had trained Zarov. I had already given up hope I would ever meet him again. But when Zarov entered the clearing, the first tree remembered the magicians. When it recognized the threat that the apprentice posed, the first tree brought to life and sent out the memory of his teacher. So, the memory of the Marquis de Hoto, shaped long before his own corruption set in, left the clearing of the first tree, and promptly forgot that it was nothing but a memory. And once again, he was a true tree walker. He set forth to find himself an apprentice, somebody who would be able to stop Zarov. He answered your call. The roots of the first tree run deep, even into our dreams. The Marquis found you, Jerry, because you had a dream.
What will happen to Zarov now?
This place might be his only salvation. He will remain in the shadow of the first tree. The Marquis, the first tree, they were right. You went beyond yourself. That's how you finally got to this place and faced down Zarov. The Marquis made you a true tree walker, but you were forced to pay a high price. When the Marquis went from idea to reality by entering your world, something else had to go. Your father, as though through a revolving door, the Marquis came to life, and your father was lost in the rift between worlds and forgotten. But do not worry. You saved us all, and very soon we will return the favor. An acquaintance of mine once said, "Only those who get on the way can find their way." And so it came to pass that Jerry had to leave his mentor behind in the clearing of the first tree. Jerry knew that he had been more than the memory of a courageous, one-of-a-kind tree walker, more than the first tree of Mousewood needing Jerry's help. He had been a friend. Then, for the last time, the Marquis slowly turned and lifted his hand as if to wave goodbye.
I will never forget you,
said Jeremiah Hazelnut.
And I will never forget you,
came the reply from the shadows at the foot of the tree. And the boy knew the Marquis, the tree. He would remember him. When Jerry returned to Mousewood, lost in thought, there was music in the streets, because for the first time in a long while, an apprentice had come to Mousewood to study the art of arts. And for the first time in a long while, the Treetop Festival, the celebration of friendship and courage, was held in honor of an apprentice who had finished his training, in honor of the tree walker, Jeremiah Hazelnut, the rabbit's apprentice.
There we go. So I am going to let this play, because for one thing, we can interact with this. But also, there's post-credit stuff.
And it was great fun too. Yeah.
Because of course there fucking is.
Look, it's fun. You again.
I love the Treetop Festival. I come here every year. I have this magic premonition that you will not be the last apprentice the people of Mousewood acknowledge in this fashion.
Greetings, Jeremiah. The portals have recovered.
You can go home now, Jerry. Are you ready?
You know what? Let's say yes.
Yes, I'm ready.
And I'm going to come with you.
As much as I do like to sit through the credits normally,
My mother.
I acknowledge everybody, but
They
let's,
already are.
let's speed things along. Just this once.
Cherry, we've been waiting for you for an hour. I've had to stop your dad from eating the entire blackberry pie himself.
I was hungry. I feel like I've been on my legs forever.
Me too.
Nothing to say about the fetching hat.
And that's all Jeremiah could say. The fox girl still claims that he cried.
That's so not true.
Of course.
Thus Jeremiah Hazelnut returned home, and thus ends our story.
Or does it?
But with every ending, other stories begin.
Exactly.
They are like waves in the ocean, always in motion, spilling over and intertwining. Some stories tell of huge problems we create for others that can barely be solved, even with courage, especially when you're nothing but a tiny mouse. But perhaps someone is going to step up. And then there are scary tales as well. Secret, forbidden ones that you can only tell behind closed doors. Are you suddenly cold too?
Who was that boy?
My friend's apprentice. Thank you for helping him. He broke Zarov's curse.
I underestimated Zarov, and that boy too. Will you finally free me from this prison, so that I may once again protect the portal worlds? This kind of thing must never happen again.
You know that this is impossible, old friend.
Surprise!
Is impossible.
And that is the Night of the Rabbit. Fucking hell, that took an age. So this Lagamorph marathon, I guess, Marathon? Should have come up with that earlier, shouldn't I? Is now over. And my next point and clicks with HobbySquig official stream at the usual time will be Sam and Max Save the World remastered. I am super hype for it. But right now, I'm gonna go get some fucking food. Thank you everybody that's watched this. I hope it was at least tolerable. Alright. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking hands. And remember, anything is possible.